explained. She was like,
Well, this broadcast has been approved by the Church of blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
yeah, do your normal like break session with just we're waiting to go. The goblins are eating their dinner.
Episode 13. Well, that's wrong. It shouldn't be episode 13 today. That should be in 2 weeks.
It's 12 tonight?
It's Adventure 13. You don't understand. It shouldn't be episode 13 tonight. It should be for the Halloween adventure. Should be 13.
But you
So
can't
we're
do
doing 12.5 tonight.
Wait, it's not episode 13. It's actually episode 10.
Huh?
Episode 10, Adventure 13.
Yes.
No. What you talking about, Willis?
We started streaming like 3 sessions in.
6 sessions in.
Oh, then it's
Oh.
We actually started streaming with episode 6. And I stopped updating Roll20 with episode 7. So if you want to know what's happening with the adventures and any recaps, you gotta go to the 4-hour streams. But I will just go ahead and mute the mic because we are streaming. Okay. So let's start the record. And there we go. We are live. And let's go to scene 1. Here we are. Adventure 13. Plagues and Dwarves. Our goblins, Dars, Tick, Knothead, and Asterix. We have new tokens we're showing off tonight, as evident from what you see. The next session, I'll get this out of the way. The next session will not be in 2 weeks. It will be in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, October 30th. Mark the calendar because that's the Halloween adventure. So we should have something quite cool coming down the pike.
Yeah.
Now, does anybody remember where we left off?
We figured out that one of us was formerly a human.
Well, I don't know if that female goblin, that's the only female goblin in our group, understands that. But, yeah.
There's a strong hint that it's possible that the female goblin of the group might have been human once before. With all of the different signs and portents that everyone has been encountering, these weird dreams, visions, stuff of that nature.
Yep.
If somebody had a pretty good intelligence, they would actually put 2 and 2 together. But since you're goblins, 2 plus 2 equals 5. Sometimes it equals 3, sometimes it equals 8. It has yet to equal 4 for these guys.
I'm a goblin.
But, hey, you're goblins. What the hell? Maybe one day you'll actually get the hint and figure it out. Who knows?
I don't know how, but I've been adding 2 sticks together. It's been giving me 5.
Exactly. And yes, the lavishly dressed goblin must have cast a spell on you. Woo! But anyways, last week we ended where the party had just finished dealing with a ghost. This human ghost kept talking to Estrix like she knew her, like she was her long-lost daughter, and so forth. It was very interesting. The ghost actually had a reason why she was around, and if you know your lore of ghosts, you do some sort of, you fix whatever's keeping them there. In this case, it was finding her lost daughter and putting her to rest. Once that was done, the ghost faded and went into the afterlife. At that point, the goblins stopped, and they were kind of like, hey, just here we are. This might not be a bad place to camp, bring the wagon in, because we know it's empty, and so forth. So, we're going to start by moving everybody over to the burned village.
Yeah.
Which, for some delusional reason, there it is.
Yeah, it's gotta load in.
Well, earlier today, it frickin' Come on. Why are you not? There you go. Shift it over. Not entirely sure as to why, but the map shrunk back down to its small size. But
I'm not planning on sticking around.
I remember you guys had talked about, staying here because it was empty and whatnot, but it's up to you guys. What would you like to do?
Knothead is sleeping on top of the elephant right now.
Knothead is still aged that extra 10 years.
Yep, that's why he's taking a mid-morning nap. He's just tired.
You do know and remember that you guys have been encountering herbs in the wilderness, and some of them might actually help in reverting some of the changes that have happened with the rapid aging, like removing the loss to intelligence and wisdom, or even the strength and dex. But what would you guys like to accomplish? Don't worry, that's not me. That's the dog chasing her tail.
Aww. Well, I mean, I'm not entirely tapped on the magic bits, but I don't really want to stick around this place.
Knothead agrees.
Okay.
He just raises his hand and does the whole pointing finger at Tiff.
So we go back to Chief Red Half.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds like a plan.
And where did you leave him?
Outside of town.
Yeah, we have to go back because Estrix wandered off. We followed her. We got to go back.
Okay. So, you guys will go back to him. And you get back to, he's just kind of hanging out. Not really doing much of anything. And he looks at you and he's like, where you guys been? What's going on?
Hi.
Are we ready to continue on?
Yes.
It's getting kind of late. Don't you think we need to find some place to camp? Because I do.
Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Mm-hmm.
What'd you find out there in the woods?
Nothing.
Been gone for a long while.
Big nothing.
Okay. Well,
Note to yourself, Tick might be crazy.
I mean, I think we all knew this.
Yeah.
alrighty then. Then let's get moving. Let's stop dilly-dallying. Get your asses back on this cart. Let's go.
I'm on the elephant.
Okay.
Yeah, what? Yeah, the elephant. What the hell elephant?
Is Tick still walking in front of the elephant?
I believe he is.
Well, he's not no more. He's on the elephant.
You've been lifted onto the elephant.
And Essex is on the elephant, too. I don't know about
I don't
Dars.
trust it. Mm-mm.
Nope, you're stuck there.
What?
I told the elephant nicely, if you try to get off, you just get put back on.
Okay. Is anyone else riding said elephant?
So I think it's just the three of us. Dars is probably still walking.
Yep, Dars is still walking.
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
keep walking because for some reason I couldn't speak.
Okay. So, you couldn't speak. But eventually you do wander along, and the road starts to get a little tight. Kind of like a tight squeeze. Little tough to go, but you're able to get through. You wander along, and eventually you make it to a small, almost a small clearing where you're able to get the horses off to the side, and you can maybe get get a camp set up.
Good.
So you guys get over to a camp, and we're just building. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
I just got a you have been interrupted.
Oh, ditto.
Same.
And stop doing anything important.
You mean like talking to each
Oh.
other?
That's
Yep.
not
That's
a
not important.
that's not a good sign.
Let's click this thing.
But we're okay because we're still going.
Yep, everything's still up. So,
Yes, everything is still up.
Yeah.
well, I just went to their status site.
They have a status site?
Yeah, there's a link to it in the little error message.
Oh, okay. I did not actually.
Real-time sync shard 39 is down, but I don't think that changes like what we do.
Maybe
Real
not.
time Sig Shard 18 had a service disruption on the 5th.
Oh, that's interesting. And yet sort of cool. Okay. So, what the? Why are you so invisible?
Invisible.
Well, it's just weird. Um,
So, hold on. I have an idea. Do you
Yes.
guys see my token? Did it move?
and I wasn't talking about the current map you're on.
Oh.
I was actually talking about this map that you're going to be currently on.
I should refresh.
Yeah, definitely refresh.
Because I'm talking to you guys, but none of you guys are in the bottom bar.
Oh, and it looks like Slayerling, or Knothead in this case, crashed after the error message came up.
Actually, everybody crashed.
We're still talking to
How
each
could
other.
we still do the talkie thing?
I don't know.
Magic.
But please stand by while we have more issues. Well, needless to say, I thought I moved everybody over. I did move everybody over. I'm here. Camera's not here. I have to reconnect the camera. I have to reconnect the goblins. I have to close that window. Refresh this window. Oh, that's beautiful. Right in the middle of a Friday night game. The fuck? Oh, sorry. We're still recording, so there we go. Yeah. Roll20 definitely took a crash. Yep, it sure did. So, we're reloading, folks. Stand by. This stream is not brought to you by Extra Life, but we're doing it for Extra Life. So there you go. We are definitely having even a problem connecting. This is not pretty. But it's the 9th. Everything's green. There's no service outage. Just real-time sync shard 58 is having a service disruption, which is apparently us. So what I'm going to do is completely log off of Roll20, get out of the server, log back in. I bet you I'll be in a different server. This is not the best time to be crashing like this. Hmm. I think everyone in the world is trying to get back in for their games. Roll20 is down. It went down faster than a cheerleader on prom night. Wow. Yeah, that's still creeping. Creeping forward, which ain't good. Nope, not good at all. So we didn't get anywhere in the game. 15 whopping minutes. We started late. 15 minutes in, went puke. Ooh, this is not pretty. Huh. So this is kind of interesting. I found a web page that has, and I'll put it up for the streamers just because. It's the real-time sync shard page. It's actually kind of interesting because it shows the problems. It doesn't show what the problem is. Hey, it's map is up. The map is up. The map is up. Do, 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 do. But it did not do what I needed it to do. Pop that bad boy out. Go like this. Go like that. Go like this. Go like this. So, we'll go back to the real-time sync shard. That's actually kind of cool. That the shard is down. Very interesting. So, until we come back fully, we're staying on the message. The freaky oh my god message. Okay, so it did not take that. Okay. So it's slowly coming back in. However, I don't hear a single person other than, well, myself. There's a lot of noise coming.
I hear John.
Yay.
I heard John.
Yes, I hear Asterix.
And that head just closed out, so he needs to get back in.
Yeah.
I think he's working on getting back in.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, I don't hear Xander or Thomas.
Yeah, I don't hear him either. Fucking pachyderm.
Whoop. Hi.
Hey, there is a Xander.
Are we hearing people again?
Slowly but
that
surely
kinda
we're
in the
hearing
background?
people.
Okay. I should stop listening to the religious music then.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea.
If we're starting to get people back in.
We are slowly getting people
Well, I'm listening
back.
to
now.
it in browser so nobody can hear it.
Well, that's good.
Because I just decided to put Mary Did You Know on.
Well,
If
did
you know
she?
the song. That her son can walk on water.
Did he?
I don't know.
What
I don't
the?
know. For some reason, I've had 3 songs off of Kenny Rogers' The Gift stuck in my head.
Huh?
Are
And
we
I can't
back?
tell you why. We
Well,
need everyone just to give the hello, everybody. We're back in Valamore.
yeah, well, we shall see if that's true or not.
Well, if the other two people that were not hearing talk.
Well, they went mute.
So we don't know if they're fully back yet until they speak up.
Correct. Oh, excuse me. You know what? I gotta do this.
The lame will lead, and the dumb will speak.
You do know that you are still live on the stream.
Yeah. I'm not even listening to it. I just have the song stuck in my head again. Because it's just such a melodic song.
Okay, so um, it just seems so weird. I may have to. I may have to readjust for the next session the tokens for the players
Yeah.
because when you zoom out, they're not. They're visible, but they're not visible. If that makes any sense. I think they need the border or
Some more
something
people?
needs to be a little brighter.
Yeah, not that dark, dingy swamp look.
I mean
Maybe just
that's
something more appropriate to the
I mean
environment we're in, and the time period we're in.
well that's the goblin um, edging that I picked. So
Really, portholes are the goblin edging?
that's not portholes. The edging is actually supposed to be, or should I say, it actually is a. It has two goblin swords on either side of it, but I removed the swords,
Oh, so now, which makes it look more
which
like
makes it
they just
look
have a
more like a
porthole
circle with some,
rivets in it.
leather strapped over it.
Rather shaft over and rivets punched into it.
Now, can we here not had an asterisk? I do not know.
What about me?
I heard him.
That
Yeah.
there he is.
I wanted to make sure we could hear you guys
Alright.
because
Yeah.
otherwise I have to sit and wait. I
Hold
will
on one
let.
second. Let's allow Cam to do a sound check.
Sound checks are better if you're not muted.
This is true. Very true.
Exactly.
I already did.
Yes, but we wanted to make sure that it stayed that way.
We wanted it actually have controversy that everybody knew you could be heard.
Okay,
Yeah, let's get going then.
so scene change.
And then
Hey!
I got this.
You guys are heading towards. You went down the road, and you guys found a camp and put up for the night.
Awesome.
There really wasn't anywhere to put the wagon off to the side, so it's just kind of in the road. The pachyderm is in the road. Everybody else is where they're at. Unrelated to the game, I took dynamic lighting off because I thought maybe it might not work for Dars. I'm hoping it does, but there you go. Excuse me. So, you guys decide to hang out for the night. You have food. Not much is left because the orcs have been eating it all. But you have enough to get through the night.
Good.
Who wants to take a watch?
You know I do.
Okay, so you're going to take watch. There's 4 total watches. I can pretty much tell Knothead is going to be out like a light. I take it Estrix is going to be out like a light too because she doesn't want to pull her own weight. Okay. Anyway, she's a fighter. Who needs sleep when you're a fighter?
She's a paladin with spell slots.
Okay, so Dars, you're the only one that's going to take a watch, apparently.
I mean, I'll be awake, but I don't know how good I'm gonna watch.
And to be honest, the orcs can help out too.
They look at you and they're like, yeah, right. He can watch with you.
Oh.
And they look at this one scrawny, ugly orc and go, who, me? It's like, yeah, well, you. Oh, all right, fine. I'll be on with the blue one.
Okay.
So, the 2 of you, Tick, what watch do you want? You want to do the first watch so you can do your spells while you're on it?
Yeah, okay. That sounds good.
Dars, what watch do you want?
I'll take the last watch. Or
You'll take
second watch.
The second watch? Alright.
Well, the second or last watch. If we're just doing it with 2 watches.
4 watches total. 2 hours each. So another one of the orcs grumbles and he's like, fine, I'll watch too.
I'll do last watch. We'll have the orcs in the middle.
Okay, then you'll do last watch. What I need from first watch is I need a check.
I can do checks.
I would easily like to get to the right check that I want to do. That would be perception.
Wow. Yeah.
Because you are perceiving things happening in the night. You are perceiving your book. And as you're memorizing your spells, looking at the book, you're a sorcerer, warlock guy, so it just kind of, you just get them. But you're reading one of the book that you've had from way back when that caused everybody to die. Remember that book?
That book.
So you've been kind of looking at that book, hoping that it didn't kill anyone else, and kind of watching, poking your finger in your nose and stuff. And you notice out in the woods these green eyes are staring at you, and you look up, and just when you look at them, they disappear.
What?
And you're just like, well, you weren't sure if you saw it or anything. You stare.
Is the scrawny orc on watch with me?
Oh yeah, he's looking in the other direction because he's, watching the other way.
Yeah. Okay.
You give it another 5, 10, 15 minutes. You don't see him again. And your watch kind of runs out, and you don't see him.
Okay. I will let the orcs take over.
Okay. And I will bring up an orc just because he's here. What does he have for perception? A 13. How the hell do you roll perception on a monster?
If they don't have the skill, then you're gonna have to just do it as wisdom.
Oh, there it is. On the third watch, Vakgar, who decided he was going to have one of his lieutenants watch, he's looking around and he sees the eyes as well. And he just watches intently to see if he can see him again. And he never sees him again. Fourth watch. Dars. Do you see anything?
Come on, perception.
Well, I might not see
7.
anything, but I'll hear everything.
Oh, jeez.
I could
All
not. I could not roll a 7. A 7 would be a 20.
Jeez.
You're getting ready for your watch, and you feel something watching you. And you look into the tree line, and you see these green, almost glowing eyes. And as soon as you look at them, they disappear. And they're gone.
No bacon, ain't it?
Say what?
It's like that no time again.
Yeah. But you've never seen green eyes before, so you don't associate them with gnolls. And you don't see them for another 5-10 minutes. So you continue your watch. And they show up again. And you look at them. And this time they stare back at you for a few seconds. Until they blink and disappear.
That's not good.
Hopefully it's just dead blinking.
So, you continue watching for a little longer. And another 15-20 minutes goes by. And you see them a third time. And they stare at you.
Now you're just playing tricks at me over there.
And you say that out loud?
Yes.
And you're like, oh, what? You hear an orc say. What are you talking about, Goblin?
Those damn green eyes over there.
What green eyes?
You haven't seen them looking at us all night? I think they're spies for gnolls.
No. You've been smoking something.
I thought these herbs had something in them, but they've gone away by now.
Let me know when you see something real. Each time you see these green eyes with your perception, you can also hear like branches crackling or leaves being rustled.
So are they green like they're reflecting light, or are they green like they're glowing?
Like they're glowing.
Okay.
Did you do anything about it?
Snore.
That's a good point.
Where are the green lights coming from?
They're coming from the tree line. Would you like to know where in the tree line, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Well, Since you're probably on watch where your character is, we'll just say you are. They're coming from over in this direction.
How far do they look like they're coming from that direction?
Well, they look to be probably a good 60 feet away, maybe?
Hmm.
Can I stealthily approach the green eyes?
You can certainly try.
Making sure that the orc on watch with me knows where I'm going.
He looks at you and is like, yeah, well, whatever. And he goes back to poking the embers of the fire. You start to stealth away. And you're watching where the eyes are. And they disappear. You don't see them anymore. But you know approximately where they were.
Mm-hmm.
You get down to, and I will move you. You get down to about here. And you can see in the area that something has been through. Something very large. You can see scrapes and hoof marks all around the area. And you can pick up some tracks. And they're just kind of all jumbled at the moment. You haven't really gotten a good, investigation into it. But the hoof marks are kind of large. I mean, you put your hand into a hoof mark, and you could easily put both hands into the hoof mark, and still
like
not
hoofs?
hit one hoof.
Made the
One
hoof
hoof
made all
per
those
mark.
tracks?
It's a you see you can tell it's a four-legged animal, but when you put both hands to a hoof mark, you have enough to put 2 hands, 3 hands, 4 hands. You put both
I could
feet
put my
in and your hands, and you still really don't reach the edges. It's as large. The hoof mark is as large as one of the elephant prints.
Do the eyes look like they were coming from a glowing elephant?
No, the eyes are gone. You don't see the eyes anymore.
Well, when I saw them, would they be a high up? More high up?
They were about that high up. Yes.
Okay. Can I hide in the tree behind me?
You can certainly do so. Sure.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
No. I'll keep the 15. We're
Okay.
good. You hide in the tree. Half hour goes by. You don't see anything. Give me a perception check. You got maybe about a half hour left of your watch before people will start rustling. You notice, with your perception, in this direction, you see the glowing eyes again. Alibet briefly.
Again, outside my dark vision.
Just outside the dark vision. But it's in this general direction. And you see them. And then they disappear. It was just near your vision.
So it's just outside?
Just outside. If you wanted to, before the eyes disappear completely, if you wanted to, say, take 5 feet, 10 feet up, sneakily,
Sure.
Roll me a
Can I
stealth
do
to
that?
do so. Roll a stealth to do so, and you might get a glimpse at what this thing might be.
Yeah.
You do a crouching tiger, hidden goblin move, and you jump over to this tree and bound into this tree, and you see over in this direction. You see the largest stag you've ever seen.
Holy.
This thing is huge. It's almost as big as the elephant.
So I
You
saw big.
you look at it and you see that you judge that its head is a mere 12 feet off the ground.
Holy guacamole, Batman.
And it has this rack of horns that just splays out in so many different directions. And it has a multitude of tips that indicate a really great age.
Hmm.
You also think that would probably be a good tasting deer for the group, because we are kind of running low on food. What would you like to do?
I'd like to try and snipe its head.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Give me a sneak attack.
And I'd have advantage because he definitely did not know me coming.
Oh, he did not know you coming. No, 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 no. You take aim. Get a good bead. And you launch this arrow. And it sinks into the neck of this beast. It sinks into the fur. It startles. And it bounds away.
Mm.
You're not sure if
Okay.
you heard it or not. You just know that you hit it, and you hit it,
You hit it.
and like a normal deer, it bolt. It bolted.
It bolts. I walk back to the group dejected.
Okay. So you walk back to the group. Your watch ends, and you see after you come back, the other orc, he's starting to rouse his compatriots. Everyone else is slowly waking up. The chief, he comes out. Everyone is just kind of milling about, and they're looking around. And the chief is like, "So what's for breakfast?" And the orcs go, "Oh, we don't have anything." And he's like, "What?
I found.
We need
I
food!"
found stag as. I found a stag as big as our elephant.
"Really? Did you kill it? Did you bring it back?
It ran away.
Why did it run away? Why didn't you bag it?
It
What am I
was as
paying you
big
for?"
as our elephant. As our big thing that we have with us.
"Really?"
Yes.
Was it green?
Like did look at us with green eyes.
I saw those eyes.
Do you want to go hunt this thing down before it runs away too fast?
Can you follow it?
Sure, we can track it.
Okay. Yes.
Sure,
Let's do it.
can.
Let's get some food.
All right. Well, go. What are you waiting for? Who else is going?
These two, and I point to Knothead and Estrix.
Okay.
What? What's going on?
Yep,
We're
she's going with
killing-
me. Same with this
We're
one.
killing a stag as big as our big stumpy ear thing.
Okay.
Kill things? Okay.
It's human.
Stag as big as our
It's
elephant.
human?
Yep, it's totally human. Let's go get it.
It's as big as our elephant.
I rage.
Okay. Who's gonna try tracking this thing?
No, but I really need to become a barbarian.
Totally.
I'll try tracking it.
Well, if it's a human, I have advantage on tracking checks.
Well, maybe you can find it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Wait, can I try?
Look.
I doubt I actually get advantage because it's not actually a human, right?
No, it is not. It is.
I think I do. Wait, I think I get
Okay.
advantage.
It is a huge.
Maybe that's just a ranger thing, but I'm pretty sure I do too.
It's a ranger thing. It's a huge stag.
No, I'm pretty sure Paladin of Vengeance gets the same thing for their
No.
They
for
don't.
the thing.
they
No,
don't-
for the thing that they're.
But I don't think that applies to random things. I thought that was just
No,
for.
obviously it's just humans.
Yeah,
But
they don't get
Yeah.
tracking.
I'm pretty sure they do. I need to look.
I'm
But
looking it up. I'm looking
anyways,
it up.
it's obviously not actually a human, so I'll just roll a normal roll.
They don't.
Maybe it's just Hunter's Mark. I did a good job, anyways. Oh, he did better.
You did better, but take the advantage off.
Do I re-roll that or take the 21?
I'll take the 25.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
there's nothing that says you get better tracking.
you are able.
Oh, I guess it's just the ranger thing. I thought they were. I thought they were more similar than just Hunter's Mark.
You are able to find the tracks real easy. Knothead comes up and he inquires what's going on because he was half asleep. And you tell him about this huge 12-foot tall stag. This huge deer with a rack on it, so big. And the fact that you guys are pretty much out of food,
Nice.
you think this would be a great meal for the group. So you begin tracking it. The hoof prints are wider than two goblin hands put together. It's that big.
So, is it really as big as the gray thing back there?
I saw it with these 2 eyes I did Dun City.
Can we take it down?
I sunk a good arrow right in that thing's neck.
Do you see any blood?
He
Did
does
I say
not.
about her to just
He does not see any blood. Of course, he did hit it way up high on its neck. So if there was any blood, it probably just dribbled on its fur and never made it to the ground.
Good point.
Yeah.
Fine, lead on.
Mm-hmm.
So you lead them through the woods, and you get to where the forest opens up a bit, and you end up getting to this clearing, and you enter the clearing, and you see a very almost gruesome sight. You see the hoof prints all over the place, and it kind of gets all jumbled at this point. But when you enter this clearing, you see that it's a pretty decent sized clearing, and you see hanging from the trees from around this clearing, you see the corpses of 13 dwarves.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
If you zoom out your map, you will be able to see the actual clearing.
Are they supposed to be dead?
And you see the corpses of 13 dwarves splayed out across the forest clearing, each hanging about 8 foot off the ground with dark, ugly vines holding them up.
This is not good.
These dwarves are heavily armed and armored, each bearing a black hammer crest on their tunics.
Is that a crest that we recognize? Like, are these enemies of the old clan?
Give me a history check.
Uh-oh. 8.
Yep.
Yep. Better.
Just waiting on a knot. So far, none of you recognize it.
Definitely not Knothead.
He knows nothing.
These are dwarves? How can you tell?
Old crossbow arrows litter the area in all directions, and these are very old. You notice that the area is, and you know the area is far from any mountain or mine that you know that dwarves would inhabit.
Huh.
You do kind of surmise that the dwarves must have traveled far to end this way. It looks like they have been hanging for quite some time. Their remains, though not quite skeletal, are mummified, which you find odd because they are out in the open where the elements can get to them.
And it doesn't feel really cold where we're standing?
It does not feel cold. It's a normal late summer day. And with the rains that you've had over the previous days, these guys, they look like they've been up there for a very, very long time.
This is not a good place.
Does anyone want to do any kind of investigation around the area?
Can I investigate them to see how old they are?
You certainly can.
What
Anyone
would I
that
do?
anyone that wants to look around the clearing can do so.
What would I be rolling for that specific type of investigation?
Um, Just to, for specifics,
I mean, specifically to tell how old they are.
specifically to
Yeah.
tell just how old they are.
How old they are, how long they've been there.
I would say, give me a medicine check.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Pretty
course,
good.
It would help if I was on the right page. Okay. You can tell that these things have been here far too long. You're thinking decades.
Whoa.
And to be mummified, to be not skeletons at this point in time, is really odd.
Especially with the way they are resting.
Hanging from vines that look new.
Mm-hmm.
Knothead, you did some looking around. Tick, he just kind of sat there watching everybody do their thing. He didn't do any investigation. But you notice underneath, as you are looking around, and I'm going to send you to this guy here. And where do you guys want to be in here? Because you are searching the place. So I'm just going to kind of splay you guys out like that.
Can I be standing in front for a random guy? Instead
Sure.
of standing out in the middle of the field.
I will stand you there. Asterix, any place you want to be. Tech, any place you want to be.
Well, I want to stay like maximum distance from people.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So I guess we'll all be where we are now. Okay. Knothead, you find underneath, not underneath per se, but because they're hanging 8 foot off the ground, you notice a troll skin leather bound tome lying in the grass underneath that body. It is covered in vines, and it's like you have to pry the vines off and break some of them to pick the book up. So you have a troll skin leather bound tome. Do you wish to read it?
Are you saying toe or tome?
Tome. Book. B-O-O-K. A
Okay,
tome.
I really thought you just said I found a leather toe.
No, not a toe. Not a toe.
Tome?
A tome.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Grimoire.
I thought he was saying toe. I was like, what?
No, not a toe.
So a toe, a tote bag, and now a tome. Okay, is there a lock on it?
No. There is no lock.
Cannot open it.
You open it up, and it's very old. You take a look at it. I'm going to need you to give me stuff.
Okay, give me 1 second. Ooh. Okay, what do I need to give you?
I want you to give me a history check. Okay. Well, you failed with whatever roll you did. But you can tell that it's got to be some sort of ancient text. It's barely discernible.
Okay.
but you thumb through some old worn pages that you can't read, and you start reading some other pages that you can.
What the page? Do I recognize what the other language is?
You recognize it as an ancient writing. You can tell that it might be Dwarven, maybe. I mean, you would assume it's Dwarven because it's underneath a dwarf.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And you read through, and a lot of it is about their travels. And then you get to a section about a plague that destroyed all from House Mudbrew.
Say that house one more time.
It's about you read a section about a plague that destroyed almost all from the House of Mudbrew, or the clan Mudbrew.
Mud brew.
Mudbrew. Mudbrew.
Mud brew.
Mud brew.
Like they're drinking mud.
Right.
Or they made some strong ass coffee. They were coffee baristas.
Uh-huh.
Give me
This
a
coffee
history
mud
check.
because it was freshly ground. Did I kill everyone with my pun?
Yes, we
No,
are
you
all
shut
dead.
up. I just fell asleep.
Not. Give me a history check to see if you recognize that name.
Oh my god.
Can I roll a history check?
Sure, you can. Anyone can roll a history check.
Because I have a pretty good history.
Why are you rolling it with advantage? With advantage.
I was told to.
That was before.
Oh,
You didn't tell
I
me?
know nothing.
You don't need to do it now.
So stop doing history?
Stop doing advantage.
Okay.
That was only for that one roll.
Okay. Well, maybe with your next little secret message, you go with not advantage.
Well, anyways, amazingly, Dars, you have heard of a dwarven clan called the Mudbrews, and they're far, far to the west.
I wonder what they're doing all the way out here.
They're dead.
Well, I wonder what the dead people are doing all the way out here.
Not Head, you continue reading. You read more about the plague. The plague featured the plague that they were hit with. There's a symbol scrawled in the book of a creature. A large four-legged creature with many horns. They don't give a name, but it says that it mentions that the creature can kill unlike any worldly creature that they've ever known, and that it could not be killed.
What could it be killed?
The creature.
Oh, the creature.
You also get to the last few pages, and the last entry reads, "A secret order was established from all dwarven communities, and they sought to prevent this plague from happening again. The last scrawl in the book is more recent than the others and a little more readable. It says, "We have tracked the flay scum, and tomorrow we shall attempt to prevent it from unleashing the..." And it trails off.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
These guys couldn't describe what it looked like.
Four-legged, many forms, unkillable,
Four-legged, many thorns.
many forms, not thorns.
Horns. Everyone give me a perception check.
Does it sound like what a giant stag would look like?
You said everyone give you a perception check?
Everybody.
Everybody.
You suck, baby.
What happened?
I gotta get back up in the roll. Ooh, I got a good perception. Let's see. Yeah, buddy! Me and Dars!
You and Dars, you both see green glowing eyes from behind this tree.
Where is my pachyderm?
And he couldn't make it through the trees towards you, so he stayed back at the camp.
Oh, We had a full night's rest, right?
Yes, you did. You're all back to full hit points.
Yep.
So,
Full points with everything back.
Yeah, I was just fixing my my spell slot.
you see,
Right about here?
right about there, all of a sudden, you see this huge, beefy stag bound out of the woods as if chased by something. Its head is a mere 12 foot off the ground. The horns of the stag splay out in many directions, its multitude of tips indicating great age. And you all agree that bagging this baby might be a feather in your cap. And
Does it have an arrow sticking out of its neck?
I got one question.
Bonk.
What's the weather like?
It is overcast.
Whoa.
No.
It bounds out to there.
Does it have an arrow sticking out of its neck?
You do not see an arrow sticking out of its neck.
So out of
The arrow that you see is stuck in its fur.
So, out of like craziness, I will use a spell called lightning.
Well, before you do,
Well, I would have done it before.
because it bounds out into the clearing, let's do a little turn order stuff.
Can I take that roll, please?
It'd be the first time ever he'd go first in combat.
Hey, Dars. Dars.
Excuse me.
What?
I hear you through asterisk,
What?
but I don't hear you through knothead. Because I'm not wearing headphones right now.
That probably
You
means
were
that Knothead
interrupting me
needs to
every time I
reset.
tried. Because you were interrupting me every single time I was talking.
Yeah. You guys do it we all do it to everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Dars,
I literally asked. Yes.
I will give you that initiative of 23. Just because I'm a nice guy.
Just because knowing my luck, I'd be at the very bottom.
Like Estrix?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, you see this thing bound out, and it shakes leaves off of its horns. And this thing towers. It is 12 foot tall. You're looking at 9 foot more height than you. And you're just like, oh, yeah. What do you do?
Snipe it.
It is not next to anybody you will not have.
Can I
And
use the dwarf as cover?
the dwarf is 8 foot off the ground.
Okay. Then I'll just stack it normally.
That's an attack it normally. Your arrow hits the side of this deer and it goes into the fur. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I run over to the tree and hide?
You can run over to the tree and hide if you would like. Yes. What tree are you hiding to?
The closest one.
So you want to go over to this tree? Maybe
Yeah,
hide
that
under
tree.
the dwarf? Sort of? Okay. Give me a, you stealth out? You're good. You hide. You hide. You get up to the tree trunk and you blend in. Tick. It's 12 foot tall. It's bounding in at you. And it stopped at the moment. And it's surveying the area and looking at you guys.
I kind of want to eat you, but I kind of don't want to get eaten by you. So I cast Reduce on it.
Really?
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Well.
it made that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep, you sure did.
Yep. So, hit me with the wild magic.
I already did.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Um, let me do a little range calculation here.
Oh, God.
Why are you not? Come on, shrink. Shrink a little bastard. Because I want to keep you here, but I want to see things. 20 feet, Asterix. 20 feet all around. 20 feet does not get him. You didn't get him. You didn't get him. Slash R 8d6.
Aw, hell.
Fireball. Ooh. You explode in a burst of fiery vengeance. You need to make a dex save. Both of you and Asterix.
That's not good.
So, Chris, we were muted. I failed.
30,
The damage.
31 damage. Fire damage.
31. That is.
What is that? Oh, that's a reaction?
I have
I
8 hit points.
I
have 8
absorb
hit points.
elements as a reaction. This will
Asterix,
probably trigger another wild surge, but it's going to save my hit points right now.
Asterix has 8 hit points left as she is blown with this fire.
Am I prone?
You stumble You drop to a knee, but you're not prone. You're fine.
Okay,
Except the fact that you're kind of on fire. But the fire goes out quick.
Okay, good.
Did that hit Knothead too?
Nope.
No.
It did not hit Knothead.
Okay.
Tick.
Yeah.
After that,
Yeah.
you are now 6 foot tall.
What?
You have increased to medium size instead of small. And you will be that way for the next minute.
Oh.
So you are now a 6 foot tall goblin. And you realize that you reduced the stag because the stag is smaller to you now.
Oh.
Not
Yeah,
as
it worked.
not as small as you'd like because everybody else is still tiny. You just made yourself bigger.
So in the end, he cast enlarge on himself.
Yup, he did.
That's 2 spell slots to do it too. Although, if I hadn't have absorb elements, I would have been very unconscious.
Yes. Now, how many hit points did the absorb elements do?
It gives me resistance, so I only take half.
Okay. But on your next
And then
turn,
he-
you take an extra d6.
Nope.
It says you have resistance to the triggering type until the start of your next turn. And the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn,
The target.
if you hit with melee damage. Gotcha.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you got hit. Okay, never mind.
Luckily, no.
Okay, Knothead. You just saw a big giant fireball envelop the center of this area. Estrix is hurt bad. And there's a 12-foot tall stag in front of you.
Wait, did the fireball hit the stag at all?
No.
No. It's like just out of range.
He was just out of range.
Wait, was I the only one hit?
Yep.
Me?
You and him. This is not going to end well.
Okay.
Not. What you doing?
Knothead. Well, first you would like to take a step back.
This way?
Yep, just step back.
Whoop.
He's going to. Am I going to?
What else you want to do?
I'm fine. Just attack it.
Okay,
I'll be fine.
fine. I will do my favorite new thing. Or actually, I'll do my favorite thing. And,
Kazippy Zap?
nope. Bonus action. Right where Tick is.
Ah, yep. I know what you're doing. You're dropping the bear.
Don't do it where I am.
Bink.
What, is there a better spot for a 30-foot range for everybody?
25, 30, 25. Like this right here, we'll get Dars too.
Yeah, you put it here, you get Dars.
I forgot where I was.
You're down here.
You're
Yeah,
down
I
here.
know I am.
Alright, yeah, put it there. It gives everybody the double. Whoosh. By 10.
So everybody gets, what, 10 hit points?
Yes. Everybody gets 10 hit points.
10 temporary.
10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
I'm definitely fine.
Wow.
And since that was a bonus action, I'm going to do my favorite new move. And drop Call Lightning. Okay, right on top of it.
Do it.
My head kid.
He needs a dex save. He does not, so he takes the full 18.
So that's it for now, head.
So he's sitting there, and all of a sudden, lightning comes down and just hits one of his horns, and you just see the electricity splay across all of his horns, and he shudders. And then he turns towards his target now.
Uh-oh.
And he doesn't even bound. He just takes 2 steps forward, and then he comes down with his horns, attempting to gore you.
Yep.
And he does so, apparently. And you get gored. Asterix, what would you like to do?
Uh, um, hmm. That was a pretty good hit. Hmm. Trying to think if I should heal myself. I'm gonna. Okay, I got a knife. Okay, I'm going to. Wait, what's my? What's it again? I'm gonna move away from Tick. I'm gonna go.
That's smart. Yeah.
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 You're going to there?
Far enough away from Tick.
Okay.
Cause I'm hurting. I'm burned, and I'm sad. My best friend hit me. What? Yeah, but I can't. But that doesn't do any damage without doing an attack. So I just want to kill it though. So I won't get up close though. I will cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then does that hit?
You throw a javelin, and it falls short of the target.
Okay, well I have an extra attack. Does that hit?
You throw a second javelin. How many javelins you got in your pocket?
I think it's 4. I think I did have 5, but
Okay.
you broke one.
So you've tossed, or you broke it. I didn't break it. You
Well,
toss a second one. The second one impacts the side of this huge stag, and
6 damage.
it does not impact. It doesn't take hold. It hits. Oh, you hit. But it doesn't seem to do anything to it. And the javelin falls to the ground.
That's annoying. Oh, I'm done. I can't do anything else.
Dars.
I'll go to shoot it from the tree.
Okay.
I get advantage because I'm hidden, right?
Yeah, Knothead is next to it.
Well, I would get advantage from that.
Why
I can sneak attack from it, but I have advantage.
you get sneak attack for it. But yes, you're hidden. Go for it. Okay. Your crossbow bolt. Short bow. It goes out, and it impacts the back end of this deer. But the bolt doesn't pierce, and it just falls to the ground.
And then I hide again.
Go ahead.
Yep.
You are beginning to know that your arrows are ineffective. Tick. You're bigger.
I am bigger.
There was some fire earlier.
Yes, actually, there was quite a bit of fire.
Estrix is limping.
Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Um. Okay, so this square is nice. So I am going to walk away from that square.
Okay, where are you going?
I don't want to get too close to them, but you know,
You going here?
way back that way.
Oh, even all the way back there. Okay.
And then I cast a fireball here.
So you're able to drop your own fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Estrix
Drop
is
it.
out of reach of that, right?
Yes.
Yep. See, it goes right up to her nose.
Drop it like it's hot.
Estrix is gonna have a fear of fire because I think that's like the fifth fireball she's had dropped on her.
Also 31 damage.
DC 13, it saves, so it takes half.
15 fire.
So that would be that. Okay. And you look around after you drop the fireball, pleased with yourself. And you reach down and pick a twig off the ground and start chewing on it.
Huh.
And you munch away as it's Knothead's turn because you now have a strong craving for twigs and bark.
Uh-oh.
Yes, she's messed up.
Not. What would you
So-
like to do?
Can I do two things that are bonus actions?
Nope.
You can do one bonus action.
I don't know. Well, I was more asking. Can I do both the things I want to do are bonus actions? Can one of them still be an action?
As long as you're not going to do an action, I will allow that you can turn one bonus action into an action.
Okay, because all I wanted to do was zap the deer again, and then healing word Estrix.
Okay.
So that's all I want. But 60 feet for healing word.
More than enough.
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the healing word for Estrix. We'll cast it at a little higher level. Not 3. Hello. Estrix gets 10 hit points back. And then, just so I don't zap myself. Yeah, 10. I'm going to drop my lightning right there on him.
Okay.
He takes 10 electric points of damage.
Come on.
And, here's a question. Could I add Fury of the Small to this attack?
What does Fury of the Small say?
When
Okay.
you damage a creature with an attack or spell, and the creature's size is bigger than yours,
Which it
you
is.
can do extra damage equal to your level.
So I do 5 extra points of damage. I'm going to do Fury of the Small. So 5 extra points of damage.
Okay. You do 5 extra points of damage.
And then I embrace the death in front of me.
The deer.
Um,
He looks at you and he rears up, and you see the underbelly of this thing as it rears up, and it's easily clearing 18 foot in height now as it stands up on its hind legs, and its two front legs come down in an attempt to squash you.
oh
Oh!
no! Oh, okay, okay. How? Oh god.
Hold on, before we go any further. Is that a payback roll from last week?
That was that's roll 20 for you.
I'm just saying, is that payback? Because, Tick, you're in trouble.
Yep. Yep.
No, it is not payback for last week.
Why
Holy
Tick in trouble?
At a different session. Because I just dropped Knothead in one fell swoop.
You just did.
We're going to
31
temporarily go like that for now. Knothead is down.
Yeah, that's. I only.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is he dead? Dead?
He's not dead. I just put the X on him to indicate that he's down.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
like the sleepy face, not the X.
Well, right under the
You're
sleep.
out of the fight for now, so it makes
No,
sense.
that scares me. Okay.
Okay,
That
we'll
makes
do-
me love
Do a
that.
down arrow.
So we'll do that one then.
That works. That works. I'll take that.
The skull and crossbones, you're out.
Oh boy.
At least I healed our heavy hitter before I went down.
The
sad part is
the
bear
deer
disappears.
slams down on you and grinds you into the dirt. And then it turns and it snorts. 1d2. Since it can't... Shit. No. That is an escape. We don't want that. Go away. 1d2. It sees two people. It says, one top, two bottom. It is looking this way.
Uh-oh.
It does it innately go for the one closest to it.
Asterix.
It is now Asterix's turn.
Well, I bet it has a really good speed, so it could choose whoever it wants to go for after.
Mhm.
This is true.
Is Asterix talking?
She's not talking.
Yes, she was.
Can I just go right here?
You want to go... Why do you want to go through the creature?
Okay, then I'll just go right here. Sorry, so I'm not going past him.
Nope,
So-
that's a part of the space.
You want to go to there.
This is the guy.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
So you go there.
And then, I didn't want to get up close, but it looks like I have to actually hit him. Let's try, was this a bonus action? Yeah, I think it was. I would do my Channel Divinity. Yes, is my bonus action. I auto-eval against the creature. Die, human polymorph stag. And I get advantage on my hits. And I think I cast Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I cast Hunter's Mark on him already.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to roll my. Obviously no one's next to me, so I'm not using my shield. Does that hit?
The 16 does in fact hit.
Oh wait, can I add my smite to that, or do I have to say that beforehand?
You have to. You can say it after you hit.
Okay.
So you tap this thing for a whopping 3 damage. And
Wait.
Don't
then
forget Hunter's Mark.
I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't want to do Rafa. I wanted to do stealing because I wanted to be like fire hurt me, so now fire hurt you. Oh, and I did worse. Oh well. I'll still take it because of the will play. If it even makes the con save. And then
It did not, so it takes that single point of damage.
I only did so
You
far.
only get
four-
to wait.
Would you
hold
like
on.
to do Fury of the Small?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys.
Hold on. Hold on.
What?
You can't cast both Vow of Enemy and a Fancy Smite.
Oh, the smite is a bonus action. Damn it, I forgot about that.
You can use a
Okay,
normal.
so it's just
You
You
can
can use the normal smite to do it, but not a fancy smite.
a
the
regular
normal
smite.
smite, like a divine smite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really? I thought. Okay. Wait, really? That's not a bonus action?
No,
No.
Divine smite?
Divine Smite just uses your channel divinity.
Oh wait, so
No.
ignore all of that. Let's do. I know I'm doing Hunter's Mark right now. So that's 5 damage so far. Hunter's Mark. Wow, that's a
Good.
So
11
11.
11.
damage, and I get another attack because my extra attack. Do I get
Aw.
Hunter's Mark on both? I only get smite on one of them though, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
It doesn't matter because that missed.
That does
That's,
indeed miss.
That's 11 damage total. Wow, that sucks.
Your
Yeah, I'm done.
impact, you impact into its leg, and it rears back a little bit like, ow, you hurt me.
That was a horrible turn.
Dars!
I'm going to try sniping it again because what else that to do? I know my arrows are ineffectual, but I've got nothing better to do. Oh, wait, I would have advantage on because I'm technically hidden.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Your arrow hits the side of this thing and just falls to the ground.
And then I go back to my disappearing act.
And you don't disappear because you failed.
Uh-oh.
It knows you're in that tree now. Tick.
You guys are not making this like good because I'm trying to fit a 20-foot radius where I can get this guy, and it's not looking good.
Back here.
I'll just set the tree on fire. Is that okay? I'm going to change my mind. Okay, so how about I do the silly thing and cast 2 spells?
Okay.
I first use a bonus action to cast Hex. It is a curse I put on the creature, and I do extra damage to it if I hit it with attacks. No save or anything, so that's done.
Okay. It has been hexed. And you, as you're munching on your stick, going, oh, hex, you start seeing butterflies and flower petals floating through the air.
Okay.
And it is encompassing this entire area.
Huh. That's pretty.
Yeah, it is kind of pretty.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay.
Oh, son of a... I forgot something. Damn it.
What did you forget?
I forgot you're wearing a red cape.
I am wearing a red cape.
Yes, you are. I forgot the red cape.
How could you forget that?
Because it
Maybe
happened
Anna
in the
will be
middle
mad at
of... It happened at the end of the last session.
Yeah.
As you're looking and munching on the stick and admiring the flower petals and the butterflies, you notice you realize that your cape is flapping in the breeze like there's a strong gale. It's just,
What?
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What's the second spell?
The second spell is, and you're not gonna believe it. It's Eldritch Blast.
Huh?
Yep.
How?
Yep. Nope.
No, he can do 2 spells.
No, it's the Eldritch Blast.
It's a spell he's done before.
No. First
No.
time I'm doing it.
Oh, really?
You're thinking of my other character, who also hasn't used it. I am a sorcerer.
Did you take a feat at level 4?
I did
Did you take Magic Adept?
initiate, but yes,
Close enough. That's
I
how he
learned-
has.
I learned Eldritch Blast, and that's also how I learned Hex.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering how you knew Hex too, but I'll go with it.
Anywho,
Anywho,
throw the Eldritch Blast.
Does that hit?
It does indeed.
+1 necrotic for the Hex.
Okay.
if he rolled another fucking fireball,
I bet the 11 misses, though.
The 11 misses. The other one hits.
Lovely.
And it takes, as soon as I can get off of the pointer, that. Okay. It is singed. It is burnt. It is electrified. It's even got a bruise on a shin. And Tick, as you're standing there, you're like, oh, well, this is cool. And then all of a sudden, you belch. 30-foot cone
Oh, God.
of fire.
Oh! I put it together! Can you imagine if this combat
You dropped Asterisk with the
I
fire.
dropped asterisks with like every fire spell I cast?
after a while, would Estrix build up like a fire immunity or resistance?
No, because she'd
would-
have to build up a tick immunity.
It would take so long. The entire
Well-
campaign would end twice before it happened.
Tick, would you like to do anything else?
Well, if Estrix's looking at me like she's gonna come get me, I might hide behind the tree.
She is looking at you like, oh my god, he's trying to kill me with fire.
I'll go back here.
Okay. You'd go, uh-oh, I better hide. And your red cape is flapping in the breeze, and you put both hands on your hips, and then you lift one in the air, and you kind of crouch a little bit, and you run zoot, to here. Dun, da, da, da. And then when you get to that spot, you put both hands on your hip, and you stand regally. Ha-ha.
What?
Knothead, your turn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One down.
Okay.
What the fuck else am I supposed to do? Bleed more?
Yeah, don't do that. That's a bad idea.
baby's over here mocking me.
Like it should.
Just 1 second, I'm typing something.
Typing up what we're gonna be killed with next.
Basically.
Okay, the deer is next.
Do it! Do it! Kill me!
Don't do
Just
that. No.
finish him off. Just finish him
No.
off real quickly.
Boris is gonna come back.
No. Oh, for the love of goodness, no.
Gotta have some unique characters from all of us. Not just falling into the same character.
Okay, so the deer looks down at Estrix and attempts to gore her and swishes its horns, missing incredibly.
Oh.
And it snorts at him. Asterix, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
Have we not learned what taunting does to the enemy?
No, we'll never ever learn.
I mean, I didn't even taunt the damn enemy and it critted me.
Ooh. Oh.
She's just laying into it now.
Awesome. Okay.
$13 damage. Wait, let me actually check on my spell slots.
I know you have not used Fury the Small
I
yet.
know I've used 3 spell slots already.
So-
Okay, I have 1 more.
So 13?
So yes, so far 13, but I have another attack.
It is
Does that hit?
it is hurting. That next attack does not
Does not hit.
hit.
So that saves me my last spell slot at least.
It is hurting.
And then I will do Fury of the Small, because why not? It's a D4, right?
No, you should
Oh, it's just the level of hit points.
Yep.
So 13, 18 hit points.
How many spell slots do you have?
I have 4.
You should also have 2 second levels.
Oh, I forgot. I did forget about my second levels. Why? I did not increase that
You hit the thing,
already.
and with your Fury the Small, you knock it down to its knees, and it collapses to the ground.
Yeah.
Can I assume we're not in initiative. Can I run over to Nat and give him a point with my lay on hands?
You can. I am going to clear initiative. Oh, I'm going to
How big is this thing's head?
You are up, Nat.
It
What's
is
one hit point?
huge.
Like, as big as us?
Bigger.
At least, yes.
I think it was smaller than a medium form, though, because when Tickernat got good at medium, it was smaller.
Well, because now we have the arduous process of getting it back.
Oh, you want to talk about ow?
It wasn't smaller than me. It looked smaller because I grew.
Correct. It is still it's laying on the ground. That thing, you walk end to end, it is 12 foot tall,
Not had
from
to, like,
hoof to
shove
horn.
his quarterstaff through its eyeball.
What?
Can I
You,
skin it?
you do so. Skinning it. Yes, you would like to attempt to skin it.
No, don't skin it here.
We need to get the arduous process of getting it back. So let's leave the skin on so it doesn't
Wouldn't-
rot as easily.
Wouldn't it be easier to skin it? To carry it if it's skinned and stuff?
It looks like it would be way too heavy for you guys to carry it in one piece or drag
So,
it.
Yeah, so we should skin it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's start skinning it.
Who's
you guys have
gonna
fun.
Who's gonna skin it? Are you coming over,
I'll-
Tick? Or are you staying
Well, I
out?
will try.
I'll
I will
I'll
try.
skin it.
Tick,
I'll try skinning it.
you
No,
I'll come
I
back to
will.
the middle of the area.
Do you have a bladed weapon to skin it, or are you just going to beat the skin off?
I will assist Tick so he can get advantage.
Tick, the butterflies disappear, and you go back to normal. The bear
Sorry, not Tick. I will
disappears
assist
as well.
Dawes. I'm sorry.
Dars, you are over here.
I am no longer ginormous.
Correct. Now,
So that
is anybody doing anything else? Knothead, are you trying to heal it at all? Or is anyone trying to give you healing? Do you have healing to give?
Well, hold on. I could barely hear everybody. Somebody's being loud.
Yeah,
tell her to shut up.
because that works.
Xander, stop being a jerk.
I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Okay, so Dars comes up with his trusty knife. And he's a little concerned because it's a piercing weapon, and his arrows weren't piercing it. So he attempts to slash at it. And he cuts an incision into the deer to start taking the hide off so he can get to the succulent meat underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Knothead, I never did hear.
Check
Were
for
you
that?
trying to give yourself any sort of healing or anything? Don't you guys have healing potions from a long time ago?
Yeah,
Um,
think so.
I have a potion. I don't have a healing potion.
Okay.
I have healing words still.
Okay. Because if you want to do that while he is starting to carve this up, please do so.
Yes, I do that right now. Level 3, last spell slot. Don't trust what's going to happen afterwards. So that's 13 points that I get back. Ew.
Okay.
That's 14. Woo! Now he's feeling rested. He needs to go back to his elephant.
The deer, you cut the skin off, and you dig into the meat to start cutting the meat. And all of a sudden, this stench assails you. And you look, and you see something truly horrific.
Mm-mm.
You don't see the normal insides of a deer. As you are cutting, you notice that the deer has been stuffed with eggs of some creature you don't know. And all of a sudden, you hear this squishy cracking sound as the carcass begins to slowly writhe.
Oh God.
What do you do?
Run away and barf at the
I
deer
transform into a crocodile.
I'm out.
Just bolt.
You got one action.
Fastest
What do you do? He moves.
Ooh, I transform into a black bear and get the heck out.
Yeah, just bolt as fast as possible, holding in barf.
All right. You will move. I'll move you about 30 feet. You're only going to get about 30 feet. You turn into a black bear. I'll put you about here. Asterix.
Do you run away?
Yes, I don't know.
Yes, she runs away.
She gets to about here. The stag it stands up
Uh-oh.
and it looks at you guys. And you notice eggs drop to the ground. And let me get. No, I do not have time to put you to bed, Ben.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
1d8. 8 eggs drop to the ground around the creature.
Uh-oh.
And I really don't have a... I can just do this. They're not that big, but it gives you a representation.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
We're out to get the body.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 eggs fall out of the carcass as it leaps to its feet, and the sickly green eyes start glowing, and steam billows out its nostrils, and it snorts, and it rears up to that 20-foot height.
Oh no.
It ain't over, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen. We're back to initiative again. Ooh. Nice, Knothead.
Knothead is going to flee the fuck away. Is that all that's going to happen right now? He don't want to die.
Mm-hmm.
How come I'm getting the front end of this freaking campaign? Age 10 years, almost died.
So I do horrible things to our DM. The DM does horrible things to you, and then later in your campaign, you could do horrible things to my character.
Yeah, but see, the problem is I did horrible things to his character.
True.
So,
Knothead, what would you like to do?
oh, I'm running back to the camp with the orcs.
What? What? What?
Knothead doesn't want to die, so Knothead the fuck out.
Okay.
And I'm too far away to go pick up anybody.
So,
Wait, can I?
you would
They go
have
40
to
feet.
you would have to go over, pick someone up, and then move, and you wouldn't be able to double move because you'd be picking that person up.
That's fine. I'm going to be nice to Dars and run over here, pick him up, and then move 10 extra feet.
That's not Dars. This is Dars down here.
Dars
Oh,
is
not
done.
Dars, Tick.
Oh, so you're going to pick Tick up. Okay.
Dars is the only one.
So where do you want to end up? Where do you want to end up?
I wish I was still
Right.
there.
Why am I tapped to the corner?
Right there?
Yep, that works.
Okay, so Tick, you're with him.
Blech.
You just notice this big brown bear come stomping at you, mohawk like Tick or Knothead normally has, and he freaking throws you up on his shoulders and keeps trying to move.
Tick.
I pull on his ears and I say, "We have to try." Rip out my potion of bubbly goodness, and I stuff it into his throat.
You're
What is
healing
this
the
potion
bear,
of
not ours.
bubbly
It's
goodness?
it's not a healing potion.
Oh fuck! What did you
It's
give
my
me?
potion of heroism.
Oh. He wants to make you a hero, which kind of means you don't want to leave. What exactly does this heroism potion do? Let's look it up.
For 1 hour after drinking it, you have 10 temporary hit points, and for the same duration, you are under the effect of a bless spell, where you add a d4 to every attack roll or saving throw you make.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Well, it was kind of an action to force feed him a potion. So
Okay.
no, well, hold on, wait. I need to double check the wording.
So I get 10 extra hit points.
10 temporary hit points. Yep.
On top of your bear.
So, well, me and the bear had the same amount of hit points right now. So
Good. And I will use a bonus action to make sure my curse is on the thing again, the hex.
Okay. So you drop the hex on him. Okay. You do so. And then
oh, this is gonna hurt.
What?
Everything that's about
Tick,
to come at us.
you feel
Hold on. Hold that thought. I did not cast a spell.
oh,
I maintained concentration and, as a bonus action, put the existing hex out on the new thing.
okay, then I will not have your strength.
Thank you.
Stars!
Thank fucking God.
Can I move 30 feet diagonally and then dash, bonus action, dash 30 feet farther, then turn around and shoot it?
Where are
Both
you
of you threw
moving
it, so-
to?
Away from it.
So you're going to go to here and shoot it.
Yes, I should be able to.
Okay, shoot it.
Can I aim for the open spot?
You can try, yes.
Okay.
You do not have advantage.
And I'm going to reroll that.
But I will take the 24 as a hit.
Okay.
And I will take the 6 damage as a damage. You fire off your bow, whistling past the bear. And it hits this thing. And it sinks in. A little bit. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but it does hit. The deer. The deer. It bounds over. Bump, 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 bump.
Ah!
And 2 more eggs drop out.
I really don't like this. I really, really don't like this.
Now you see why bear want to run away.
Yeah.
The eggs that initially drop out of the thing,
Uh-oh.
they hatch.
Oh, no.
Oh. God, no.
Oh, look at him.
They're so.
Is that what I think it is? Oh,
Are we having to stay and
Nargi?
firebomb it?
Nargi? Nargi?
Nogri?
Logi.
Oh, all I'm hearing is, oh, God, no.
Yeah, fuck,
Exactly.
fuck, fuck.
8 little creatures pop out. They look like a hairy spider. with, instead of a spider's head, it looks like an eel.
Fuck.
Oh, hell.
And they are looking like they want to eat things.
Oh, God.
And they have a movement of 30. So,
Oh, God.
10,
Oh,
25, 10,
I-
20, 30,
Oh, boy.
10, 20, 30. We'll put him there. 10, 20, 30.
Hatchings in action.
10, 20.
Do you have? Do
Actually,
you
we'll put
guys
him
have
back
some
there.
sort of fire?
There.
I'm
I
a
can
bear.
make fire. Yeah.
And we'll go there.
Make big fire.
And 2 of the hatchlings are able to bite at Asterix. But they will
Hatchings
not.
in action.
They will not because they hatched. The deer, however,
Uh-oh.
will.
Not a deer, it's a freaking nest.
He attempts to gore.
Oh. Well,
Does a 17 hit her?
Nope, you missed. By 2.
Oh.
It swings down, and you duck instinctively, like, oh shit. And it is. The eyes are just glowing green, and it's just steam coming out of its nose.
Oh, dear God.
Asterix, what do you do? Good night, Ben.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Betty.
Good night, Benny.
He's gone.
Good night, Betty.
Okay. What do we do?
Hey, Astrid. You're your favorite.
Actually, I have to move these. What is she doing? Besides twirling?
Is my Channel Divinity thing still active? Because it's still technically the same creature.
Did you, you would have dropped it because of it being dead, and you were starting to carve it up.
It's true.
Yeah, or it might have been longer than a minute.
More than likely, yeah.
You gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 hit points or
Okay.
falls unconscious.
And my Hunter's Mark is gone.
Hunter's Mark, I think, is concentration. You can keep it going for a little while.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You've worked
actually,
up to
yeah,
an hour.
because I can switch the target
Yeah.
to after it dies. So my
That's what I
Hunter,
did with my Hex.
but I would need to use another bonus action.
What else would you be using a bonus action on?
Smites.
They're also
I
concentration.
wanted to see.
The chances for drop for concentration.
I'm-
You'd have to drop Hunter's Mark to use it.
Ooh, that's a good point.
That's stupid.
Oh,
It's still kind of stupid. Well, I mean, if this doesn't do what I want it to do, then it doesn't even matter. Okay. So Thunderous Smite only attacks the target it's hit. It doesn't do anything to the pins around it. Lame. I don't really want to die, but Esther would not want away.
Yeah.
So I just need to hit it, even if it means I'm gonna die. I don't.
you got this, Natasha. Natalia.
Natasha.
That's not my name.
Natasha? Anastasia.
Calling me that.
That is
Like you.
I'll try to get you pumped up, okay?
Well, she's really mad now.
I really need to take a level of barbarian.
You really should. It'd be awesome.
I don't know what level to do it at because I keep getting cool
There's some-
stuff.
The next level?
Um,
You got a couple of seconds, otherwise we're going to change you to inactivity.
So I'm trying to think. So I need to get rid of advantage. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark. I won't do it with my last might yet. That misses. Oh, I crit.
Yeah.
I did 15 damage.
No, you didn't.
I didn't?
Hunter's Mark gets rolled again as well.
Oh, really? Cool. 16 damage.
And since you crit, you can also smite.
I can? Because...
Regular basic smite.
Oh, I can do the basic one.
Do it. Freaking annually.
Yeah, I'll do it. That's my last spell slot, though.
That's level 4 spell. That's level 1.
I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
And,
8.
it's also a crit.
Oh,
Also double.
so do I get to roll it again, or do I just double it?
Roll it again.
So 24. I'll just do it again. Use up both spell slots. 24. That's 31 damage. I think that's 31.
12, 9, 11.
No?
Or did I do that wrong?
No, we're good.
Everything's good.
You crack into this thing.
37 damage.
Oh,
And
37. I did the math wrong.
and your warhammer
I have one spell slot.
caves into the chest of this deer, and it stumbles backwards, but it remains on its feet.
That's
Nod.
I'm done. Wait, I have my movement.
Oh,
provoke. There's too many things.
Yeah, no, I'll leave. I mean, I'll stay.
Can't
I'll stay.
move unless you wanted to provoke the 3 things that are around you.
I meant to say stay, not leave. I meant leave as in like end my turn.
Oh no.
she hit it so hard she dislodged 6 eggs.
Oh hell.
Just make the biggest amount of fire you can.
Tick, can we have a fireball again? I'll just tank it. I'll be fine.
No, wait, no.
Do it. You need to kill
After this-
everything there.
After this whole combat, you're
Nah.
gonna be like,
What do you want
I
to do?
got fireballed once unintentionally. I almost got breathed on with fire. And then when I asked for a fireball, he gave it to me. Oh no.
What are we doing, Knothead?
I don't know. Tick
You're the-
kind of gave me a potion of heroism.
Yeah.
But there's way too much freaking things. So my little goblin brain's going, yeah, thank you for the extra hit points, but... So, now the question is, can I go over to Asterix and drag her the freak away from all this?
You can pick her up in your mouth if you wish, yes.
That is exactly what we're going to do.
Oh.
No, you're supposed to go fight the... Oh, come on.
I'll do-
The bear shaking the heck out of his head.
I will do that.
Honey, I got you out of there. Okay, now our head's done. Tick, we need a fireball now.
Yeah.
We we need a level 9
Tech,
delayed blast fireballs
it's
with
up to you.
Sephiroth in it.
Well, it kind of looks like they're all in a 20-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
So right here is going to be the center of a lovely fireball.
Okay.
I don't think I have. You know what I can do?
Uh-huh.
What I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
Okay.
doing what I think you're doing?
It's going to be interesting.
Oh, well, always is with you.
Hold on. Don't take that damage yet. I am going to spend a sorcery point to empower this fireball and re-roll up to my charisma mod of damage dice.
Okay.
Just 2.
Okay.
So I actually do 25 fire damage.
Your fireball explodes and envelops the creature. It howls in pain. The little Nyogi hatchlings, they cry this unearthly screech as the fire envelops them. And all you see when the fireball ends is burning carcasses. And then you have, let me get some, yeah, yeah, it's, you don't notice, anything happen.
Really?
Huh?
Huh. I see. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah.
The
Yep.
bear just runs full speed back to the orcs.
Basically, your wild surge was something that is only effective during the current combat.
Ah. Fair.
What? Did you just say my wild shape is only effective during combat?
No, the
No,
wild
Tick's
surge.
wild surge.
Oh,
The
I
tar-
heard wild shape. Sorry,
the
I would have been
target
really stupid.
the target would have, if it had lived, would have leveled up to a 10th level barbarian. So yeah, there you go. So, turn order's done.
Short little break for a moment.
Give us a little break. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
It is
be back
dead.
at 10.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah.
We're taking a short break, guys. Stand by.
You go.
All right. No, beautiful.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yay! Okay.
If you didn't realize, Tick, we are taking a short break till 10.
Oh, good. Okay. Lovely.
Lovely. So then there was this thing. We are awaiting the rest of the party. That is what a Neogi hatchling would look like, minus the leather attachments that it currently has. But it would look something like that.
Well, that's horrifying.
That's those tiny little spider things, minus the leather that's on it.
Minus the harness and the bag and the little cloth. It
Yep.
might take a little while for them to grow a beard, but you know.
But that is what it looked like coming out of those eggs.
Fuck those things.
And
they're awful. I don't know what they do, but they're awful.
Well, the hatchling, what that does is it has spider climb, so it can scale upside down without needing to make any checks. But it has a bite that when it bites you, you are poisoned. And you just take a bunch of poison damage.
Yeah.
Nothing major. It's the ones that are older and carrying weapons that you have to worry about.
Yeah.
And do I want to know what Dar saw today? What'd you say?
That makes him even worse.
So what did you see today?
You'll never guess.
You saw a person who went out with a Trump sign in their lawn replace it with the other side?
That would be surprising. No, I saw a one-legged goose.
A one-legged goose?
You sure it wasn't, he just had his leg tucked up?
No, he was hopping around.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
And the song Jump Around started playing?
Jump
around. Jump around. Get up, get down. Oh, wait. So, is everybody back yet?
Nope, not at all.
I have yet to return.
I do not exist until my apple is gone.
That's not a nice thing to say about Steve Jobs.
Today. So I switched from chips to an apple.
I consumed an entire package of a specific candy I particularly enjoy.
This is after eating an apple flurry earlier today.
Okay. Are we ready? So, you make it back to camp, hurting, injured, and so forth. And the chief looks at you, and he's like, well, where is it?
It exploded into spiders.
Spiders? Can't eat spiders. So what are we going to do about food?
Tick looks over at the giant elephant.
Oh, yeah. Can we eat the bear?
The bear is not head.
Oh. So, what are we going to eat? Go find us something.
Do we need 4 horses?
Actually, there's only 3. One of them died.
Do we need 3 horses?
Yes, you do.
Asterix. Don't. No, We could eat. Oh, crap.
I know. We need to eat.
We
The,
should have forged something.
the leader of the orcs, he wanders over to you guys. He's like, "We hungry. You need to feed us, orcs. Go get us food." And the chief is like, "Yeah, exactly. What he said. Go get food. And don't come back till you got some." What are you waiting for?
Come on, Knothead. Grab by the collar and start tracking him again.
He slaps away the leaf. "I'll eat you if I don't get real food."
You hear the earth shaking as he says that.
You might need a can opener. Come on, Asterix. Come on.
That's right. Go. So, on that note, you start wandering away. You wander for probably 15-20 minutes. You head towards the north, this direction.
At least we're not trying to eat the dwarves.
That is true.
That would be the most disgusting thing we ever tried to do.
You come across...
No, we're not eating the dwarves.
Do I have you all here? No, I don't have you anywhere. Not here, not there. Not in a can, not in a spam. You guys wander towards the north. And you all come into this area. And I got you all kind of placed right here with the whole bear that Knothead is. And it's kind of a sparse area of the forest. Except you see this really large oak. It is huge. But it's tall, it's majestic. It's a beautiful looking tree if you were into trees.
Do you think orcs eat trees?
Probably not. You notice, looking at this tree, you notice there's a crack about 3 meters up in the tree. Not like a hole in the tree, but it's not like a round hole, but it's a crack going up the tree for what looks like about 2 stories. So about 15 to 20 feet tall crack in this tree. And it is filled with an abnormally large beehive. And you can see some large bees kind of floating in and around the hive. And honey drips from the large hive and is dripping down the tree a bit, and there's even some on the ground.
Oh, they're honeybees. They're not that dangerous.
Hold on. Knothead. Are these things dangerous?
All we gotta do is light a fire.
I mean, that could work, but have you ever tried roasted honey?
Knothead's not answering because he's mute.
I've tried leashed honey.
Knothead wasn't actually saying anything. So,
So, is this thing dangerous? Are we gonna get like eaten? I see.
keeping the 100 it could work. Knothead has to like fight his bear instincts to not go towards the beehive. Because
Be all stuffed with blood.
if he does, he might die.
Why would he die?
How big are these bees?
They are not your standard sized bee. They're actually large.
Ooh.
They are probably about as big as your head.
So-
Asterix.
Not
So
as big as your bear head, as big as your goblin head.
Asterix.
You asked why he would die if he could close. That's a lot of bees. That's a big tree.
But they're just kind of buzzing around. They don't seem to be aggressive at all.
Until
The javelin goes flying through,
And Estric throws a javelin at it.
And I'm 35 feet away from her when she does that.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, uh-huh. Yep, that's what happens. So, this javelin soars up and impacts the tree. And it impacts into the hive. And I just wanted to get a couple of bees out here so you could just see what they look like.
No, you have summoned bee drills at us.
Bee drills? No, they are not bee drills.
No. Beedrill is a giant Pokemon that looks like a giant bee.
With 2 stingers on its arm.
these are bees the size of your head.
Yes, they are. These bees
Asterix.
they're normal bees, all right.
Asterix.
They start buzzing around and they start coming towards you. And you see several bees coming out of the hive and around and all over the javelin, and they come off of the hive. And let me get the initiative tracker up. Since somebody decided they wanted to engage combat.
Asterix.
Mm-hmm.
Is this gonna be like a thing where anytime we start combat, we all turn to Asterix and just go, Asterix.
Well, yeah, because she's supposed to. Best part is Knothead goes first.
I mean,
Not yet.
Does he? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
So, well, great. Okay, sure. You know what? We'll fight the giant bees.
Nope.
I'm not rested. I've used my high level spell slots. Let's do this.
Nope. Nope.
We
You know
can't
the
go
best part
back till
about
we've done this.
Knothead going first?
Knothead is first.
Bye!
You cannot carry everybody, and not everybody was riding you.
Okay. Well,
They
you
were
pick up
walking
Dick,
along with
and
you.
me and Dick leave.
Then you're a dick and you left. We'll put you in this
I'm
corner.
not a dick. I'm sorry. That's a lie. I'm leaving. Yes, with Dick.
Oh, you're leaving with Tick. I thought you said you're leaving because I'm a dick.
No, I said I'm picking up Dick and moving away.
Okay.
Don't even know how fast these guys die.
You pick him up and you leave.
I'm sorry.
Asterix. You can smell the honey, and it smells real good to your rumbling belly.
Wait,
There's
where
like
did the hive drop? Or did the hive not drop on the ground?
It's in the tree.
Oh, it didn't drop on the ground.
No, it's 2 foot. It's 2 stories tall. It's like 10 feet tall plus,
Okay.
and it's in the tree.
I definitely misheard you. I can't even reach them, and I only have 1 javelin left.
Get the hive again. That'll
Didn't
work.
you pick up your javelins from before?
Oh, yeah, I did. That's a different combat.
I don't think you did, because Knothead took you away.
Did he take me away?
He picked you up with his mouth and ran off.
No, she threw the 2 javelins before the creature died. So I am assuming that before they started carving it up, that she picked them up.
My javelins.
So there's a javelin over here now. You can chuck another one if you wish.
First I will move my 30 feet right here.
Okay.
And then, I can't quite reach him yet, so I will throw my javelin.
You're going to throw a javelin at this guy here?
Yeah, the guy closest to me.
Okay, he's probably about 20 feet in the air. So you heave a javelin up into the air.
Let's see. I miss.
And the javelin comes right back down to the ground and sinks into the ground point first.
I throw another one.
That one flies up. And you hit.
Okay. How does it look?
The bee is wavering in the air. And
Is the javelin sticking out of it?
And the javelin had pierced the side of the bee, and it is trying to fly as it slowly starts to come to the ground. It is not dead.
Is the javelin sticking out of it? Or
Yes,
did
it is.
tear through it?
It is sticking out of it.
I'm dead.
Which bee got knocked down?
The one directly in front of her.
Okay.
It's not down. It's just got a javelin sticking out of it, and it's trying to come down.
Mm-hmm.
Not of its own accord, but it is.
All right.
That shift is all done.
Okay. That would bring us to stars.
Is there a tree behind me?
Is there a tree behind you? Yeah, that looks like a tree.
Can I go up to it?
You could try going up to it, sure. Are you going to try climbing it or something?
No, I'm just going to go use it as cover.
Oh. Okay, so you're going to go try and use it as some cover. Okay.
Then can I snipe the next closest bee that's just?
The next closest would be this one here. Unless you want to hit the same one and maybe kill it.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay. You shoot an arrow. It hits the bee, and the bee dies. spiraling to the ground.
And then I hide it.
Give me a hide.
Yeah, you gotta reload up the left page.
You gotta do what?
The character sheet.
Oh.
Gotta reload the character sheet. I
Oh.
close it down.
You think you're hidden?
Maybe they can't hear for shit. I might be hidden.
Maybe. Okay. So, Tick, what would you like to do as you're almost out of combat and running away?
I want to shake free of the bear.
Okay. You shake free and land on the ground next to the bear. Bonk.
Hooray! I also want to cast a spell.
Okay, what are you going to cast?
Well, can I see through... Well, I don't think I can see through this tree to see this one.
No.
So, I guess...
You can see that one. You can
Yeah.
see those 3 bees, yes.
Like, this one's a little much.
Right.
But this one I can see.
Yep.
This one, I will cast Chaos Bolt up to 2nd level. And I will spend 2 sorcery points to make it a twin spell. So I also cast it at this one.
Okay. And what does it do?
First one, 11.
And the next one?
Yeah. 24.
Okay.
And if that hits, I'm going to go ahead and spend another sorcery point to re-roll the 1 damage.
Oh, that's right. It was 1 damage. Never mind. They both hit.
Oh. They both hit. That's nice.
They both hit.
The first one then is going to be a 2 and a 5, which is, let's choose cold damage. So 17 cold damage.
What was the second one that you were re-rolling?
The second one in total is a 5 and a 6. Okay. So let's make it lightning damage.
So you freeze one, it falls to the ground and shatters. You hit the other one, and it just and it just dies.
Hooray!
The giant bees last in the round. Buzz, 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 buzz. They come over to you guys. And a couple more bees come out of the hive.
Oh boy.
These 4 bees that are surrounding her attempt to sting her.
Oh. Oh. Oh, God.
4 hit, 4 stings, 1 missed. I need you to roll a con save 3 times.
Oh boy.
You take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You take 13 damage.
What? Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, right. That's, yeah, 13. Yep.
And then the cons. She makes 1. She fails the other 2. You take, for the other 2, another 22 damage. You drop to the ground. However, You are stable. You are not dead. You are laying on the ground paralyzed.
They're gonna lay their eggs in you.
And you are poisoned. So you are technically now kind of incapacitated. Because you are just on the ground. They stabbed at you. And this one never moved. So it flies over this way.
Yeah.
Knothead.
Ah, shit. Give me 1 second, guys.
Okay.
Gotta feed the damn cookie monster.
I would have thought she would have been asleep.
Oh, she slept for about 40 minutes and is now completely awake. Okay, maybe an hour, but still.
While you were out there trying to cut the grass?
Either way, she's fully awake now. So S6 is down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But not dead. Mm-hmm.
Not dead. She is just paralyzed.
Yeah. This is why Knothead wanted to run away.
I mean, you may have had a point.
Mm-hmm. But now we're kind of stuck in it, so. I'm sure that's been more than an hour. We were traveling for any more than an hour. Knothead is going to run this way, and then dash this way.
Okay.
Nope. Hold on. I'm just checking something else. Is it a free action or a bonus Is it a bonus action or a full action to drop, or a free action to drop wild shit?
I think dropping it is actually a bonus or an action.
I thought it was a free.
I can look it up. I've got it right here.
I'm trying to find it on the script game. And I have the page mark.
You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action on your turn.
Well, no!
What?
God.
What?
Fucking DM dropping tokens when we don't need the evilness.
No, I was going to drop a token so that way next time you shape into a bear, I have a token that is you.
Oh, okay. As my bonus action, no.
You got bear hit points. Use them.
It's only 14.
It's 14
Yeah,
more than
I'm gonna
normal.
keep. So I'm gonna keep the bear form up, and I'm done. Now it's X6's turn to roll her first death save.
No, she is stable. There is no death save.
Yeah.
She is stable. She's just paralyzed.
After
She
all
can't
that
do
damage,
anything.
She's only paralyzed?
She is
Yeah.
paralyzed.
She dropped to 0. What? The
poison
sting
did
ability.
it.
The
And
poison,
says that she's stable.
correct. She is
Paralyzed.
paralyzed only. It's a paralytic poison. So since Asterix can't do anything, stars.
Oh, it says it right there. Okay. Can I snipe the one that's coming closer?
You certainly can.
Nope. That probably didn't hit.
Nope. Your arrow sails through the air as it maneuvers. What else you want to do?
Can I move to the other side of the tree and try hiding again?
Try hiding again? Okay.
Yeah.
Try hiding again. Okay. You feel you might be hidden. Tick. What'd you like to do?
Oh boy. Well, there's a lot of bees. I don't have quite as many sorcery points as I want to do what I want with, but I'm going to go ahead and do a similar thing. I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at the closest bee to me, this one here, and also spend one sorcery point to also cast Chaos Bolt at this one over here.
Okay. Give it a throw.
Ooh. Yeah. So let's see, that's a 4 to 5. So let's make that force damage.
That one falls to the ground dead.
The next one is a 4 and a 6.
That one falls to the ground dead.
Yay! Let's make that one force damage too. No, you are paralyzed. You can't do anything. And I'm going to sit back here where it's nice and safe because I don't want to get swarmed by wasps. Or not wasps, bees.
And as you feel proud and you're like, I'm not going to get swarmed by bees, you are engulfed in flames.
Oh no!
It's a nice day. Oh,
the bees!
Not the bees!
They come flying down. 3 of them attempt to prick the bear.
Oh no! Oh god!
Ow, ow, and ow. I need 3 poison saves because I think the 17's hit, and I believe the 15 might too.
Yeah, all of them hit.
So, how many hit points does your bear have?
Well, the bear has 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Hold on. I want to pull up its con.
Because you took
Wait.
14 damage to start.
I only take 4 to the bear. Actual hit points.
Right, because the temporary goes away. Yes.
Wait. Hold on. The amount of damage you take is depending on the con save as well.
So make the 3 con saves.
So first and foremost, you take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Now you make a con save to see if you take the poison.
Right. Let me pull up. That's what I was looking up was the bear.
What kind of bear?
The black bear. I got the stats.
Just +2.
Nope, I definitely take those. So
another 13. So 18 total so far.
Ooh, the black bear has 1 more hit point.
So then there's the next thing. That's another 6 damage, which means The black bear goes away, and you take 5.
Wait, hold on. I miscalculated some.
Okay.
I have 11 more hit points as the bear.
Okay, so another
Con
6
save.
damage.
It's 5.
Now
Another
you make another con save as the bear.
Woo!
Success.
I made that one.
And then you take another 3.
Wait, I still take half the
Oh, yeah, you take another half, so you take 6.
So the bear's gone.
bear is
Leaving
gone.
a couple points of poison for you to take.
Yep.
So 2 points?
Yes.
I'll just say
Yeah.
I'm down to 11.
2 is good. And then you get hit again.
You got 3 more damage, piercing, and have to make another con save.
Hero, the potion of heroism that Dark Tip shoved into his throat.
Yeah.
Okay.
The action I did earlier in the
15. Does a 15 save?
Yes.
yeah. So it's another 3 poison.
Not head is perfect. Oh wait, why did I roll? Wait a minute.
What?
The 13.
14 is the save, not 15.
A DC 11 con save. Still
You
made
just
it.
do
I rolled again for the bear, forgetting about that I'm no longer the bear.
You still passed.
So you're still alive.
For now.
Yes.
Hey, it's my turn.
Not head.
It's my turn. Yeah, is she with? Wait, it doesn't.
What?
God, do you have any close range AoE? Best question. 15-foot cone, would it get all 3 of these guys?
It would get 2. Because the cone would start from one of the corners, not the center.
Okay, but would it get all 3 of them?
No, it would get 2. Because
Or
you're starting the
that-
cone from a corner of your square, not the center of the square.
If I step back to here, would it get all 3?
And take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Correct. That's a yes to both.
Hey, how about this?
Disengage bonus action. You're good.
Well, yeah, I can do that. Well, no, oh yeah. Disengage bonus action, and then pull out the hand of flames, and
Okay. The hand twiddles its fingers. Give me some fire. You burn 3 to a crisp.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Woo.
Asterix is paralyzed. Stars.
I'm going to snipe one of the other guys with my
Okay.
arrows. Do I get sneak attack on that?
No. Because it's dead.
That's useful.
Okay, then I hide again.
Okay, hide again.
Do not want to be stuck.
You do feel like you're hidden. Dead.
Oh, boy. Okay. I'm going to try a thing, and I don't know if it's going to be successful. So, not head, don't hate me.
God damn you.
What? I said don't hate me.
What's he gonna do?
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. I make 3 rays, and I'm going to attack 3 different bees. This one is 2, and then this one over here, almost is 3.
Wow. Okay. That's a distance. I thought Scorching Ray was a lot smaller. So what?
120 feet?
So the two closest and then one of the other ones?
Yep.
Okay.
The two closest and this one.
Okay. So what kind of damage does it do? Or
The first one.
do they have to do any dex saves?
Nope, it's attacks.
It's
17
attacks.
hits.
Okay. You scorch it. It is not dead.
Does 11 hit the next one?
The 11 does not hit him.
Does the 11 hit the tree behind him?
The 11 does not hit the thing behind him. It misses the bee.
And then finally, 9 more damage.
And the other one over here does get hit and dies.
Lovely.
So,
okay. I'm going to stay back here, so I'm done.
The bees.
That's why I said don't hate me.
Oh, it did go bad. How many charges does that freaking flamethrower hand have, by the way?
At will, totally. All the time.
How many turns?
Charges.
What's it say? Because you should have written all that down.
You didn't tell us. You just said it gives me burning hands.
I think there's nothing wrong with having burning hands at will.
I think it is 3 times a day. No, sorry, 5 times a day.
Okay.
So the 2 bees that came flying up to you sting you.
The 2 that just walked up?
One misses, the other one hits. You need a con save.
Yeah, okay.
So you take half.
3 piercing, 4 poison.
So that's 7 damage.
Knothead is down to 1 hit.
Oh.
Oh. Again, reason why I wanted to run away.
Do you have another wild shape?
I do.
Nah.
But they're flying.
They have to come down to sting you. That's fine.
You're up, not.
Well, then I'm going to change into a bear.
Or so. Okay.
Oh, wait. Something big. Hold on.
Wait. If you turn into a bear, it's an action.
Oh, yeah, because Circle of the Moon gets the cool bonus action wild shape.
Yeah.
Screw. Shh. Stand there.
So,
what
about...
Thunderclap. Right in front of myself. Right here.
Why are you making fun of him?
You're helpful, Thomas. You don't say stuff in condescending tones.
Why don't you say in condescending tones?
Okay, so Thunderclap?
I'm trying to remind people what it is. Thunderclap right in front of myself.
What does it do?
Stop being John!
I'm trying to see if it hits this guy.
Thunderclap, I think, is only a 15-foot thing.
Well, no, I was making sure he hit both of them. That's all.
Yeah, you should be able to hit the 2 of them directly in front of you.
Okay.
With a cone, you can start it at any corner and go from there. Including starting it from that specific corner there.
I'm just going to clap right in front of myself. So both of them.
Alright. 9 thunder?
Yep.
With some saving throws. Con?
Yep.
And you thunderclap. The bees shudder. And they die.
And then as a bonus action, because I use a cantrip, I healing words myself at level 1 because I don't have any higher level spells.
Yeah. I mean, every hit point's going to help here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a war of attrition here.
Okay. Knothead's done. Estrix
Yep.
is done. Stars.
Can I snipe? Excuse me.
The two that are over by Estrix, they're just flying by.
They're not like aggressively going towards him.
Not towards Estrix, no.
I'm still gonna hit him, shoot him.
They're flying towards Knothead. One of them actually sees Tick.
I'm going. Which one's going towards Knothead?
Both of them?
That one.
Oh.
This one sees you.
This one's coming this
way. Me? I thought he was going towards him.
This one is going this way. This one is going that way.
Oh.
It sees a big blue flower.
Ah, hell. Okay.
I'm going to shoot the one that's going towards Knothead.
This one.
Okay. Shoot it. Or try to.
Do I get anything better for that?
You hit it.
Do I murder it?
You murder hornered it. It's gone. Tick.
And then I pass back out.
You hiding again? There you are. You're hidden. Tick.
Oh, boy. Ooh. Does a 13 hit?
What are you doing to it?
Chaos Bolt.
A Chaos Bolt does in fact hit it.
I'll get psychic damage.
And it obliterates.
Okay.
And the flames have gone from your body. They were just an instantaneous you immolate and then you're done.
Good. Okay.
You start coughing.
Uh-oh.
And you're like and you throw up into your hand. And you pick up a signet ring. And it's a signet ring.
Huh.
Somewhere in the world, there is a king that has lost his signet ring. And now knows where it is. Because it's been found.
Wait. So does Tick know that some king in the world knows where his ring is that I just threw up?
He does not. You just know that you have a signet ring now.
Oh, cool. I'll wipe it off on my cloak and put it on.
Lovely. Write it on your sheet. King's long lost signet ring.
Got it.
The giant bees. There are 3 left on the board. They come out of the hive. And that is all. Knothead.
Alright. Let's see. How close are they to the ground?
Probably about 15 feet, 10, 15 feet tops. So I'll go 10 feet.
So, out of crazy randomness, I'm going to drop a moonbeam, right? Right here.
Okay.
In that middle spot.
You mean in that center, in this square right here?
Yep.
Okay. Excuse me, guys. Hang on a second. Okay. Con save, huh? 2B con saves. Both fail.
Yeah.
That's a 5-foot radius around that thing.
Yep.
Boop and boop.
And now knothead. I always think they'll get dash for some odd reason. Knothead will run right here.
30 feet.
Right here. And that's it.
Okay. You run up. Asterix continues staring at the sky, watching bees fly overhead, not knowing what's going on. Dwarves.
I'm going to waste the last one special, so.
Give it a try. And you do. The arrow sinks in and it drops next to Asterix's head.
Oof.
And there you go.
Oh.
Combat is now over.
Oh boy. Knothead goes and picks up the S-chip.
You also notice there are no more bees around.
Okay. Well, I'm going to transform back into a brown bear.
The beast
up the
really-
S-chip.
Okay.
And to do what bears do best, to go get honey. Are the beasts thoroughly attached to the arrows?
Yeah, you have to pull your arrows out of the things, yes.
No, I'm just going to pick them up by the arrow.
Well, no, you have to pull the arrows out of the bees.
Why can't I just pick the bee up by the arrow?
Why do you want the bees?
They probably can make some good food.
Maybe? I don't know.
You came out here looking for food. We come back with a bunch of honey.
Well, if you try to eat them, they may poison you a little bit.
Okay.
Because if they die, it's usually because of deadly mites. But they are edible, but they do not taste good.
If it tastes good, roasted up with some nice honey.
I did not hear that speed talk. What was that?
They'll be tasting good roasted up with some nice honey.
That might make them taste better, sure.
John.
Yes.
The meat shouldn't poison us. Just the skin is. Like, the meat should be safe.
Yeah, but how much of a bug is meat?
I don't. I'm thinking because they're big bugs, but I guess.
And what I was saying by poisoning you, it would just be a little bit of like a yuck poison. It wouldn't be the paralytic poison.
It'd be like a bitterness.
And you would have to use a medicine check to carve the beast so you wouldn't rupture the poison sac.
Mm-hmm.
So you gather up the bees, you gather up the honey, and you trek back to the chief.
As we go back, can Knothead in bear form try to pick up some of the Eshrix's javelins?
The who? The javelins?
The javelins that you threw?
You have claws, not opposable thumbs.
I have a mouth.
You have a mouth? What are you going to do with them? Are you going to carry the javelins in your mouth?
Sure.
Or, okay.
Why wouldn't I?
So, you in bear form wander back to the makeshift campsite. Dars is carrying a couple of bees. You have Asterix up on your back. And Tick is wandering. I don't know, are you carrying bees too, Tick? Or are you just coming
I'm gonna
back?
try, I think the smart thing to do would be to take all of the people that we have and bring them here, rather than drag a bunch of hive back to the group.
Alright. Alright. We could do that. That could work. So instead of going there, you bring them here.
This is probably a better spot for camp anyways. Yeah. We get to roast up some nice peas over the fire. We call it a night.
So you guys bring everybody here. They're all like, ooh, beehive, and they just start gorging themselves on it. The chief seems to be pretty proud that you guys were able to get some stuff. And you guys feast as best as you can this morning on beehive. Now, it is now 11 o'clock. So this is the end of the game for today. Before we end, do you want to search for herbs to try and cure the debilitating stuff that happened to Knothead before it becomes permanent?
Yes. I'm not even gonna do it, but I think we should.
How many times can I search at this level?
You can search twice per level of herb.
And then I get 2 for the...
So, herb level 1, herb level 4. You can search twice for both of them.
Okay, so nothing special for harmful versus safe?
Yeah, wasn't there the healing?
There was the healing and the harm, yes. I'm assuming you want to, at the moment, just look for the healing, not the harm.
Yeah, I'll do the harm next time. So it's survival check?
It is indeed.
4 survival check.
Do you have an herbalism kit?
I am dragging that head along.
Okay. So, healing herbs, level 1.
I'm just going to give you all 4 of them. Really quickly.
So,
Make this simple on us.
So, you find one category 1 and 2 category 2s. Because the 14 was not enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, you find a small tospin tree. It will heal 1d4 hit points in 1 round. You are able to find 3 doses. You're able to harvest 3 doses with Knothead's help. Now, the 4th level herbs. You find Fredwin moss. Heal some hit points. Again, you find 5 doses. And lastly, of the 4th level, Chaluga tree, another hit point 1.
None of them help me! Woo-hoo!
And since I want to be generous, I'm going to let you search twice more on whichever level you want, 1 or 4. I believe 1 is the one you really, actually, either 1 or 2. 2 is probably the better one to go because of the strength and the con is in that one.
The stuff that we'd be looking for is in that one.
Yes.
So I'll do 2 more in that one.
2 more in that one. And the reason why I'm giving you the 2 more in that one is you are near this honey tree, which actually there's a lot of herbs due to the bees pollinating shit all over the place.
So we start grinding up some leaves, give these bees some nice taste.
Ugh.
You find 9 doses of another chalunga tree. And I will give you more Predwin moss.
Well, we're going to be at full hit points while we watch Not Yet Permanently Age.
Well, not had permanently aged anyways. He just has the loss in the
How many Predwin bosses?
another 5 doses.
That's 10 and 14.
So now,
Hey, those are edible.
yes, everything's edible.
We can get calories out of those.
While you are searching these up, Asterix eventually can start feeling her toes and her fingers again, and slowly sits up off the ground.
We shove some of the herbs into her mouth and make her chew them.
We will end there as everyone gorges on the honey. You guys can take a rest here because at the end of the night, session night that is, you all level up. You ding.
Ooh, level 6. Yes. What does that mean for you?
Good times. Good times.
Now it's time to start summoning crap.
And on that note, our next session will be October 30th.
21 days from now.
That is 3 weeks from now. The schedule of the Goblins may change completely come the next session.
You've got mail.
So, there we go.
How much XP for 6?
It's a good question.
Alright. What is it? Here.
It is okay. So level 6 is 14,000 experience.
But I'm at 39.
Yep.
Okay, 14,000?
Yep. So that is the end of the night. A good night, everybody.
Good night.
Happy gaming, and anyone that wanted to watch the stream, we'll see you in 3 weeks for the Halloween adventure. And don't forget to donate. I'll eat a hot chip